This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Well, you know we love excellence in broadcasting around here. And the Today Show had to quickly cut to a commercial break after a streaker ran through the on-air shot.
Dude, to be honest with you, I'm not surprised. I'm actually surprised it doesn't happen more often because they're set up with, like, New York in their background.
Yeah, you're right.
And, I mean, it's live. I just figured more people would be stupid.
Yeah. And so like you said, because of these windows behind the anchors, man, we don't know if the streaker was totally naked, but he surely did distract the hosts.
Oh, there's almost naked winner.
Yeah.
I just had something brand new from Hoda Kotb.
There he goes.
A new podcast.
Where are your clothes?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What is happening? Oh my gosh, Hoda.
Oh my gosh, Hoda. Get him.
Wow.
Yeah, like, what's she going to do? I know. Why Hoda?
She got the wine. Hoda maybe has the skills. Maybe she's like Liam Neeson. I have no idea. I have no idea why Hoda's the one.
Or maybe they had like a Hoda sign while he was running naked.
Oh, okay. He wants to talk to you.
I'm trying to think, like, where would be the I think I would rather do a sporting event. If I'm going to do a streaker thing, and I'm not. Like, that's, But
see, they don't block it out on TV on the Today Show, Steve. See, they won't show you on TV if you do it at a regular sporting event. But apparently Today Show will give a nice little play-by-play.
Okay, well, then there's the dilemma. Do you want to, you get to be caught on television, which is really cool if you're going to be, if you're going to pull this off, pun intended.
As it were.
But that's cool and all. But what's better, doing it knowing that you're on television, but awkwardly running by a bunch of just random people in the streets of New York City, or being on the field in front of like 60-something thousand people as they're reacting to you running the field buck naked?
The crowd's going to cheer.
Yes.
Like, they will always cheer for that. So I feel that that'll give you a little bit more get up and go, as it were.
A little more dangerous because you just don't know if it's going to be a security guy or a football player that's going to just take you down.
See, that's the thing. Is anybody taking me down behind the Today window? I don't know. I don't think
Al Roker.
Oh, wow. Al Roker. He's out there on the Southern Banks getting what? Oh,
Al Roker, our very own Al Roker, oh boy, is getting blown on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Al, good morning.
All right, well, look,
good morning, Al.
I'm not doing that. Is that what I got to do to streak? No, I'm not doing
That's the risk you have to take.
Wow, I've got to go to the Outer Banks with Al Roker? Come on.
Is it bad that the first place I thought of, especially if I was a dude, I think it's funnier to streak if you're a dude, is at the ball dropping on New Year's Eve.
Oh.
And like in New York City as the ball drops, I think that'd just be fun.
Get behind Carson Daly?
Yes.
That's so crowded, though.
And cold.
You wouldn't be going anywhere. You'd just be standing there naked.
And see, you're clearly not a guy because you're saying that you would want to do it on that day where it's freezing cold and, shrinkage is a thing.
Oh, yeah. I do like the cold, though, so.
Yeah, but I don't want to be a New Year's meme. Oh,
no,
yeah,
I don't
right?
want to be the new George Costanza.
Right?
I don't want to be that.
Running into the new year, and then here's
New Year's resolution: male enhancement pills.
It's cold out.
remembered forever. How many streakers are remembered forever?
I just got out of the pool.
Come on!
The freezing cold pool.
Come on! Oh. Man, yeah. I feel like I like the idea, though, you get the play-by-play with the Today Show. Because, I mean, I wish they'd show more of it on TV. I know we don't want to encourage that kind of thing, but...
Yeah, but sometimes the radio broadcasters will do a play-by-play of it, so at least you'll have
At
that.
least you got that, yeah.
And then you'd have to have one of your buddies filming it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
otherwise,
definitely.
why do it?
I mean, if I'm not putting it on the TikToks, what the hell am I doing?
I know alcohol is probably a massive factor in those kind of things.
No, it isn't.
But just the whole idea of, like, being at a game, taking your pants off, your shirt off, knowing there's so many levels of, are you sure you want to do this before you actually do it? You know what I mean? Like, mentally. All right, I'm taking my pants off. All right, people are looking at me kind of weird.
Yeah,
Unless it's complete impulse when you jump on the field and you forget that you're supposed to take clothes off and you're trying to get your belt off while running. Have you ever seen those ones? And they like trip over themselves because their pants like fall on
And
their
then,
ankles.
and then do you keep your socks on? Do you put your shoes back on so you have better traction?
Yes.
And are you really
Ooh.
naked if you're wearing socks?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, tell the authorities that, Raph.
Yeah. That's my defense.
I almost
Yeah.
feel like you have to have like tearaway pants.
Oh, you have to.
Totally, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go, buddy. You're ready.
Run to the 50-yard line, stop, tearaway pants, and then keep going.
Stripper ready, baby.
I would be worried to do it at a football game, though, just because I wouldn't want to get tackled by one of the players. Because they sometimes get into it, just like, hey, we're going to help out here. And then all of a sudden, I'm squashed by, whoever.
I don't see the baseball players doing that so much. I think they kind of leave you alone, the baseball players.
But I wonder nowadays, I feel like nowadays, because the world's just so litigious.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes,
Totally.
it's sweet.
Woo.
That maybe the players are even like, I want to crush this. I want that Danny guy. He's naked. I want to just lay him out. But man, is it worth the lawsuit? Like, I wonder if they've had that.
Ooh, so now you can make money on this, Steve, though, if you get tackled. I hadn't thought about that. Now I'm back on the football field.
I mean, robbers, they sue homeowners if they get hurt. They get a crime. I mean, it's like you can get a lawsuit for anything, it seems.
So
like these days.
who's worth more, a football player or a Hoda? Because, I mean, Hoda seems to be the one they're going to send out after me. So
I don't know. I think of all of them, Al Roker.
Al Roker, our very own Al Roker. Oh boy, is getting blown on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Al, good morning.
I mean, a tackle, or do I have to go to the Outer Banks with Al Roker? I mean, he's a nice man and all, but do I really want to go through that to streak? I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that.
So it said Chili Peppers wear socks. Are they naked? LOL.
Oh, right. Also,
Yeah,
all
but
the
they
socks.
Strategic socks.
Yeah.
They're not on their feet, though.
No, they're not. No, they're, these are all important questions before you go streaking, Steve, and I suggest you get them all answered.
I'm never going to go streaking. This is
Come
hypothetical.
on. You're our Frank the Tank. You got to do it. You have to get that done.
How do I explain that one to the family? More so to my wife's family.
Yeah, your families can understand. You
My
know what?
family will be like, help.
Yeah, that's Steve.
Kind of shocked it took until now.
And there's going to be somebody in your wife's family will go, really? Are you all surprised by this? I mean, somebody in that family has to pretty
Grandpa.
much. Yeah, okay. So Grandpa and the wife will go, yeah, come on. I mean, it's Steve. You guys knew this. Come on. You know what? For the most part, he's a good dude. Every once in a while, you're going to have to put up with Frank the Tank.
So are you going to streak at a cracking game? No, again, it's cold.
Right? Like, not on the ice. What the heck?
I think I'm going to, if I'm going to have to pick a sport, maybe baseball's the best one. It's hot out.
Yeah, you really want to streak at the AVNs then. If you want to be at your best, you know, I mean, if you really want to
Going
be
up
inspired.
against that competition? Hell
Well,
no, man.
I'm just saying, if you don't want to look like you're not ready for the dance, then you really got to go to the AVNs.
All right,
and
then,
streak.
fair enough.
You know,
A bunch of adult film stars laughing at you like, look at what he's got.
Exactly. Yeah, you know what? There's no winning in this situation, is there? There really isn't. Yeah, all right. We got a study that was done on the rudest cities in each state. So, of course, the question is, what city in Washington has the rudest drivers? Well, Steve's going to tell you. He's got the Migs report for you at 6:20 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle.
If you're hearing an informative newscast right now, well, then you must not be listening to BJ and Migs. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys, and thanks to Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical for giving us the Migs Report. And today is a very special day for all of us serious golfers. Oh, yeah. It's National Miniature Golf Day.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Time to play some putt-putt, boys.
Woo, do it.
Might I recommend, I say this like as if we could all just jump on an airplane and go, but if you ever have a chance while you're in Hawaii, there's places in Hawaii to play miniature golf. It seems ridiculous. My wife and I at one time were just like, let's go. It was like buy like the pineapple plant, the old pineapples or whatever. And we went to a putt-putt place, and there was nothing cooler than just being out in Hawaii and like all the great scenery and the views playing miniature golf. It was ridiculous and awesome.
Wow. All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Again, it's not like something you can just pull off today. Like, get on a plane and go to Hawaii.
That's what I'm going to do today. I'm hopping in a plane. That's right, because I'm a jet setter.
But also want to wish a very happy birthday to a very good friend of the show today. It's Mrs. Jones' birthday. The teacher that loves to text into our show. She says, "Good morning, my friends. It's Mrs. Jones here. Today's my birthday. Can I get a shout out and some love for my big 3-5? Have a wonderful day and rock on."
Look at that.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Jones.
I remember when I was 35, about 100 years ago.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
What did Washington get voted into presidency? Or?
Yeah, I think it was close to Washington, Jefferson. I get those two confused. Right. They're both good buddies.
So there was a big study done across the country to find out which cities have the rudest drivers in each state.
Okay.
So they looked at all different places, and they were basing it on failure to yield, passing while we're prohibited, tailgating, street racing, and hit and runs.
Oh, street racing is part of that.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So when it comes to Washington, what city do you think has the rudest drivers?
Ooh,
based on that criteria.
Ooh, interesting. Wow. I'm going to say South End, somewhere South End.
What city? You can't just say what area.
Well, I know, but am I warm?
You guess the city. Let us
am
all
I
guess
warm?
the city.
I'm not giving you a hint. You're the first person. No.
Okay, fine. Tacoma.
Wrong.
Damn it.
Mickey.
Seattle.
Wrong.
I'm going to say Bremerton.
Bremerton, where you go skateboarding.
Yeah, there's a lot of rude drivers there.
Rudest skateboarders.
Oh.
But not rudest drivers.
Oh, wow.
Rev?
Kent,
close.
Ooh. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I said close. What do you think now?
Is it Auburn?
Close, but no.
Oh, wow. That's as close as I can get to Kent.
I don't know.
Is there a closer?
Covington.
Once I say it, I think you guys will be like, I could understand that one. It's Renton.
I was about to say Renton.
Oh, yes, curves and the 167. Every time people flipping me off. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of angry drivers around there in Renton.
I forget those S curves.
That makes sense.
Oh, Renton.
Right? When you hear it, I was like, well, what city really? I mean, how do you determine that? Once I looked at the thing and it says Renton, I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see that. That's actually not a bad pick.
Yeah, you think of a big city. I mean, not that Renton's a small city, but you think of like the Tacoma, the Everetts, the Bellevues, the Seattles, those size cities. And I keep forgetting about Renton
I mean, seriously, how can you be so angry in Renton? You've got doofers.
Look, I know. Yeah, I know. They got the landing. You think they'd be happy, but no, they're still flipping you off.
All right, let's head on over to Pennsylvania. Some are calling this guy one of the dumbest criminal situations that you can find. There's a guy by the name of Joseph. He went to a convenience store. He saw a sign that was advertising 20-ounce Mountain Dew bottles, 2 for $3.
All right.
So he grabbed one thinking, well, if it's 2 for $3, one would be $1.50.
I'm 100% behind him on this, by the way.
So he popped $2 down on the counter and walked out. Here's the problem. That's not the deal. The deal is if you buy 2, you get them for $3. If you want to buy 1, it's $2.29, which means that he shorted the store 29 cents plus tax, 43 cents in total. They called the cops, and he was arrested.
Wow, this has
and
to be
he
the
might
dumbest.
face 3 to 7 years behind bars for this.
Are you serious?
Well, here's the problem. This wasn't his first strike, his second strike, but his third strike, and they have a 3-strike law over there. And I guess he had an issue about a decade ago. He stole a tank of gas. Back in 2011, he stole a $40 pair of shoes from Kmart.
Okay.
But they think that he might be able to get out of this one because the shop owner said that he did leave $2, so now they got to try and figure out whether or not his intentions were pure and that he really thought that it was $2 for the soda, or was he really trying to rip him off by 43 cents, which I really doubt.
Do we really have to figure this one out?
Right?
With all the thieving that he's done before, does he decide my big caper's going to be 40-some-odd cents? That's going to be the highlight of my career right here.
Right, I need that Mountain Dew. He could have went with the 16-ouncer and probably got it for under $2.
Nothing pisses me off, though, than these 2 for whatever deals, because it's like, I only need 1. And I mean, I don't want to, have a lot of weight on my body. You're not going to give me, the deal, but cut in half? That sucks.
And a lot of places do. And a lot of times I get mad at myself for not even trying. Because I'll go to, a QFC or something like that. I'm like, oh, it says it's 2 for $5. Well, I guess I got to get 2. And then I ring it up on self-check, and it's like, nope, one rings up as $2.50. I'm like, I just purchased 2 of these when I really didn't want it, but I was just trying to get the deal.
Yeah. See, that's the problem, is they're not consistent.
Right. They should be arrested, not him.
I think it's time to 3 strikes them out, those folks.
All right, how about Monday Night Football last night? Aaron Jones, who's a running back for the Packers, had 4 touchdowns. I think 3 of them, though, were receiving touchdowns as the Green Bay Packers beat the Detroit Lions 35-17. I don't know if you were watching any of the game, but it was kind of cool to see the Detroit Lions rocking all white gear. It was the first time they've ever done that. Usually
I didn't see that, no.
It looked good.
We got a picture of that anywhere, Vic?
I'll find it. Google it, Vicky.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. That sounds cool.
It looked pretty cool. I thought it was pretty awesome. Speaking of football, there was 4 referees in Columbus, Ohio. This is just a ridiculous story. They're doing a high school football game, and apparently a bunch of the players did not like some of the calls that they were making. So what did they do? They trapped the referees in the locker by putting a vending machine in front of it.
Oh,
here's the referee, Keith Dalton, talking about the situation.
We don't deserve that as officials. We as a group have now filed charges against Grove City, and we had to push on the door, 3 of us, to at least get the door wedged to where we can get out.
Wow. Okay.
You guys suck as refs. We're going to lock you in with the vending machine.
Yeah. That's extreme.
Just a little bit.
That's very extreme.
Vicky, did you find the Detroit Lions outfits?
Is that
sorry.
Yeah, those them right there, Steve? Because it looked kind of normal to me.
Yeah, it's all white. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I mean, the jerseys look the same, but they usually wear dark pants.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, cool.
Yeah. How about the Mariners?
Whoa, what happened? Did they do something?
They won, baby.
Yeah, they didn't lose.
They beat the A's 3 games back in the wild card spot. There's still a chance, BJ.
Is there, though?
I don't know.
I love Steve's optimism and BJ's just doom and gloom.
Yeah, I mean, well, just seems out of
Telling me there's a chance.
Yeah, Steve, any chance you want to put money on this, Steve? No, you sure?
Good luck to the Mariners tonight. They'll be playing the Oakland A's at 6:40. You know what, BJ? You bet your ass I do.
Oh, you're going to put money on this? That the Mariners are going to make the wild card?
Yes.
Are you insane?
Yes.
All right, fine. Money's on it. What do you want to put on it? $1?
43 cents.
43 cents.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll cover the rest of that Mountain Dew.
All right, fair enough. 43 cents.
$5. $5.
You are on, brother. I mean, this is the easiest money I'm ever going to make.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, because they're still behind Oakland, Rev. You know what I mean? Even though they're 3 games back, Oakland is still ahead of them.
But if they beat them tonight? We're moving on up, baby.
Yeah, they have got to win. They've got to sweep Oakland. That's the only way they're going to be. Oh, boy.
Well, they can still do it as of now.
Thank you, Rev.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
And then New York won.
Yeah,
baby. New York is still winning, see, and,
Don't bring that into it.
Come on, man. We got to take it game by game. We can only control tonight.
Oh, really? You
Yes.
really can't? They can't even control. That's the problem. They can't control tonight because they can't stop the Yankees and the Blue Jays and the Red Sox.
You know, I'm with the texter. He says, shut up with your stupid-ass negativity, BJ. It's annoying.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, you stupid-ass negativity.
All right, tell them to put $5 on the line. I am willing to bet all the texters on this one.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, come on,
Mariners.
Come on, positivity. Go ahead. Yeah. And Rev, are you willing to bet? Because you said you weren't going to bet anything this year, but this is different now.
It's still not different now.
Oh, for crying out loud. Thought I had money from him.
Dude, how crazy is this? So we were just talking during the break. The Kraken, their first preseason game is this Sunday. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Whoa.
Sunday against the Vancouver Canucks. Preseason action is going to be happening with the Seattle Kraken.
Is that going to be broadcast anywhere?
Yes, on Root Sports. And Mike, you want to tune in maybe a little bit before the game because Root Sports was there last night for the goalie tryouts, for the emergency backup goalie tryouts. And they did a whole piece. I met Ross Fletcher. He interviewed me. So you might see yours truly on Root Sports before the game.
That is awesome.
It was pretty damn cool. In fact, we're going to talk a lot about my experience trying out to be the emergency backup goalie for the Seattle Kraken. It was a great experience at the time of my life, and we'll talk about it more at 7:17.
And when is that game?
The game's at 6:00, so I'd imagine maybe like 5:30 on Root Sports on Sunday.
On Sunday?
Yep. 6
Oh,
p.m.
that's perfect. Right after the Hawks game, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. I got something to do.
And it's going to be in Spokane, the game.
Oh, very cool. Oh, look at them trying to get the Spokanimals involved.
Yeah, they're going to party.
Damn, I should have just stayed an extra day in Spokane because I'm going to be there on Saturday.
Yeah, well, you Spokane.
Wow, that was really bad planning on your part.
Terrible planning. Well, I should talk to the goalie coach and be like, hey, look, I'm ready to go. I'll come with you guys to Spokane.
Wouldn't that be funny if he put you on the ice? It's an exhibition game. Yeah, let's see what the kid can do.
Spoiler alert, I highly doubt that. As far as weather, 73 degrees, and it's going to be a nice day today. Thanks to Kia Puyallup for giving us the major report, and that's what's up.
That is what's up. Oh, man. Congratulations, buddy.
Oh, man, I still can't believe that the preseason game is this Sunday. It just blew, I don't know why, but it just felt like we still had another week until then.
Yeah, it felt like just last week we were going very soon, and we totally forgot the preseason kind of is like, that'll be the first time that they'll be in their unis on the ice playing against a legitimate NHL team as far as I know, right?
Yes.
Wow.
This is the first time they're going to be as a team playing with their jerseys, not practicing at the, right now they've been doing the practice over at the Kraken Community Iceplex.
Wow, that is kind of cool. I'm going to record that bad boy because I want to see you and, woo! It's exciting.
Super exciting. It gets more and more real each time something like this happens.
Yeah. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one right.
Sun Tzu wrote the ancient text, The Art of what?
Making love.
No.
War.
Yes.
Oh, man. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Migs. We'll do that at 6:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. If I can't afford to pay my bills, how am I going to afford attorneys and bankruptcy fees?
One of the things people ask me all the time as a bankruptcy lawyer is that how am I going to pay all these fees and costs because I'm here because I can't afford to pay my bills. And of course we understand that. I mean, being in the bankruptcy field. But one of the things to remember is that if you decide, once you make the decision to file bankruptcy, you can stop paying on all of the creditors that are going to be included in the bankruptcy, and those are the funds that you can use that you have been paying your creditors to pay your attorney fees and court costs to get your case filed. And once your case is filed, you're not going to have most of those payments anymore.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.